of and we get caught up in this moment, right? Whenever we have one of the top fighters put on a hell of a performance, we do it with Canelo, we do it with Bud, especially after the Kell Brook fight, and they did it with Usyk, right? And they're like, oh, is he the top pound for pound fighter in the world? I'll defer to you guys, and then I'll kind of throw my 2 cents on it. JD, what you got?
Is he top pound for pound? I'm gonna say right now, nah. I can't give Usyk that just yet. Not after only one victory, and it was a victory against a fighter who I think there was questions about him even being the best heavyweight. So I can't say that Usyk, who's been a cruiserweight, for a long time, comes up and beats a pretty decent heavyweight, and suddenly that catapults him over some of other fighters who move through other divisions. But I will say this, I will admit, if he can get in that ring and pull off a heist against Tyson Fury, then we might have to revisit this question.
What if Tyson Fury get knocked out versus Joshua, and then he fight? It's Wilder he had to fight.
I don't.
Oh, think... no. Nobody's saying.
Yeah, this is not. This is regardless of the outcome.
That's not implying what's going to happen with Wilder Fury.
How would he fight him?
Remember, regardless of whatever happens, right? Regardless of whatever happens, and to your point, Q, let me tell you why I say that.
That's the fight everybody want to see anyway.
The reason why I specifically say Tyson Fury is because even if Wilder catches Fury, right? There's nobody who will still say that Wilder can hold a stick to any of Fury's boxing skill.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So what I'm saying is, if you could have somebody like a Usyk come and beat a superb,
it definitely would be a
6'9" boxer,
right?
6'9" boxer. I think that would almost be even a little bit different if he could beat a Wilder. That's what I'm saying. So
definitely.
The skill level, of course, it's the heavyweight division.
Because we know if Wilder beat him, we know how Wilder would beat him.
You know what I'm saying?
But Fury, exactly. I actually want to see that fight myself. I'm just talking, just on the.
No. But that's why I say if he defeats a Tyson Fury, then we just might have to revisit
6'9" octopus.
Right. We might have to revisit that question.
So Q, is he right now top pound for pound? I mean, he's in the Apex. Bro. He's in the Apex division.
Bro, let me tell you.
He cleaned out the cruiserweight division.
Let me tell you something.
He can move with the best of them. He has better footwork than Tyson Fury.
Yes. So I'm gonna say I'm not arguing with nobody. If they say this man is the best pound for pound, it is a legitimate argument, and it's not one damn fight. He's undefeated, and he's cleaned out the cruiserweight division. He's cleaned it out. And I was just watching how he knocked goddamn Tony Bullock, how he knocked them out, man. He looked like he was making fucking snow angels. You know what I'm saying? For real. He looked like a Jumpman symbol, man. And for real. So just for what he did, and AJ is, AJ, even though, because I got to give AJ's credit for bouncing back and just clean swiping Andy Ruiz, and people talk because he didn't knock him out. Okay. You got to pull out a different, for every fight. I respect how he came back and won that fight, because that's a game plan he should have fought with in the first place. Anytime somebody fight a replacement fighter like Pacquiao just did, Andy Ruiz, Joshua, I mean, that's a trap fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? You didn't train for them, and you come in and you fight, and just for having the ball to do that, I got to give him some respect. You know what I'm saying? But he came back and cleaned it up the second time. And there's rumors about what happened before that fight. Either way, I heard he was concussed in sparring. You know what I'm saying? Before that fight happened, he never made no excuse. He just came back and did what he had to do. But it still had left alone a lasting effect, psychologically. I feel. But I'm gonna say, man, just because you clearly, and you made this a point when you talked about before that you normally don't like heavyweights even in the pound for pound, but you said Tyson Fury. You respect him being in there because his skill set, he could fight in any division. And with that same exact premises yes, because I feel like this man is, like you said, he had better footwork than Tyson Fury. I mean, I feel like his skill. Listen, this man at a point of the fight, how do you really adjust to somebody that's so unorthodox? Who you see throw 2 back-to-back overhand lefts? You know what I'm saying? That's never the damn punch you throw after throwing it. Another one?
It helps when you're open for it, though.
Yes, but what I'm saying is like you open, but he gets in these spaces and create the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, with his feet and with his movement, man. It is crazy. So and because Canelo was widely the number one pound for pound. So another reason I'm gonna say I respect this argument because I never heard of him failing a damn drug test. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to
it
Eddie
means something to me,
Act like you know so.
Anybody else?
Hey, that's a good point. That's a good point.
So hell yeah.
That's a good point.
So I'm gonna say this, and this is what I sometimes we get caught up in the moment. Like he's only one fight removed from Derek Chisora, right? So when I was mad that he was in the top 10 before he actually moved up to heavyweight.
I was also
and made me hate.
Right.
But the thing about when I look at Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, I'm not saying who will win, but as a pound for pound fighter, who should be ranked higher? Oleksandr Usyk should not be ranked higher than Fury until he's recognized as the universally best.
First of all, how many damn title defensive Tyson Fury made?
Until he's recognized as the best heavyweight in the division. So when those two things happen, then Julius said, "Oh, it'll be. We can revisit this. We won't even revisit nothing if he beats Fury." I give it to him. I give it to him. But the thing is, because that was my own.
It's not about. But see, the pound for pound ain't about heavyweight dominance. It's about what you said. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So skills translating. So what I'm saying is, in a head-to-head fight, well, then their skills will be on display. So for me, it's not like Tyson Fury is lacking anything in the skill. This man will probably weigh 60 pounds less than Tyson Fury, though. Was that?
And the fact that he will weigh about 60 pounds less than Tyson Fury. Pound for pound, just like AI pound for pound, the best basketball player.
So does Deontay. I mean, to be honest with you,
right.
Usyk came in bigger than Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder comes in 218. So I don't give any guy a hey, you get an extra star for going. Once you're in that division, if there's a guy who's a pound for pound list and y'all fight, it's the better pound for pound fighter, especially when you're dealing with limited divisions like that. Because I personally don't like even putting heavyweights in that division. So the only way I can really go a head-to-head matchup and really decide is if y'all fight head-to-head. So I mean, I still remember we're one fight removed from the Derek Chisora fight. So that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
my bad.
Because it was not touch and go in the Derek Chisora fight.
It was, but like, most definitely. What does hat say?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You see this damn hat?
There are people. There are people,
Deception.
and this
I know I can take his punch. Let me bake this cake. Let somebody jump on his goddamn plate. Then I'm gonna scoop up this fork and this knife.
Well, I will say this.
Eat me a steak.
I've heard Oleksandr Usyk call out two fighters, two heavyweights that he really wanted. Do y'all know who two that was?
Wilder and Joshua.
Mm-hmm. So, you know who he's also staying away from?
Ain't no Fury though.
Yeah. You know who he's also staying away from?
Outside of those two? Oh, Joe Joyce.
Exactly.
That's what I want to see. I want to see him in the rematch. With Joe Joyce said, I wouldn't let that motherfucker breathe. I don't know if he said that word, but shout out to
the juggernaut, right?
Yeah, the juggernaut.
That's the word that supposedly got my man pushed into the damn.
Oh man, listen. Okay, so we're gonna go off the rails. We know heavyweight division is packed, is going banana. It's crazy. We got let's talk.